Hello everyone. In the last session we discussed about search method of regular expression. So in today's session we are going to discuss about some more methods and other concepts from regular expression. So let us consider an example of searching particular pattern in any string. So already you got to know how search method will work. Search method will work as if you want to search any substring in a main string, if the substring present, it will return matching object. It will not return the matching string, it will return a matching object. Means it is a regular expression object. If the matching does not found, it will return none. It will just return none. If there is no matching, it will just return a none value. So what if you have more number of matching? If you have more number of matching, let us say if you want to search Mysore in a particular paragraph, if you have Mysore so many times, so how do you search? Using search method, if you try to search a Mysore word, Mysore substring in the main string, you will get only first occurrence of Mysore. Means search method will find only the first occurrence. Even though there are many occurrences, it will give you, or it will try to find only the first occurrence. That is the drawback of search. Further, to overcome this, we have another method called find all method. Find all, re.find all. So using this find all method, you can search or you can extract all the occurrences of substring in the main string. So let us consider, and what is the return type of find all? So return type of search method is say object, matching object. If you don't find anything, so you will get a none as a return value. So in find all method, the return value is, it's a list. So if you have any matching, your list will be having some values. If you don't have any matching string, then your list will be empty list, but still the return value of find all method will be a list. Let us consider an example. So I am trying to import a regular expression, then I have a text, I have an input, the rain in Spain, that is the text, input text. Then using find all method, re.find all, I am trying to search string called AI. Means wherever I have AI, I want to retrieve that AI. So I am trying to search AI in the text input. In the text input, I am trying to search AI character. So can you find AI character? AI. So there is a AI and there is one more AI. Though there are two occurrences. Okay, there are two occurrences of AI. So finally, when you print X value, you will get the list as like this, AI, comma, AI. So this is how you find the matching string. So the result will be a list. Find all, re.find all, whatever string you wanted to match, what is the input. So then finally you are printing X value, X will be a list. Okay, let us consider I wanted to search for AIM. Is there any word called AIM here? No, there is no word called AIM. So obviously your list will be, you will not get any error, but your list will be an empty list. You will be provided with, the result will be an empty list. Okay. AIM. In the same way, if you try to search AIN, so can you find AIN, word called AIN? Yes, of course, we have AIN and we have second time AIN. So your output will be a list which has AIN, comma, AIN. This is how the find all method will work. Okay. Next, again, for example, let us say I wanted to search just a word in, then what is the result? So can you find occurrences of in, word called in? Obviously we have first time we have in, second time we have in, and we have for third time we have in. So you have three occurrences. So you will get three outputs, in, and in. So we have got three occurrences, in. So all the occurrences will get extracted and stored as a list. So this is how the find all method works. Okay, next we have, so already you know, we have used plus sign star as a special characters to match strings in regular expressions. So those characters are called as meta characters. They are called as meta characters. So we can improve a matching of strings in regular expression using these meta characters. So these are some meta characters we have used in regular expression. Let us consider square bracket. If you enclose square bracket, it indicates that a set of characters. So let us say you want to match only A, B, C, D. If you want to match the characters A, B, C, D, if you want to match only A, B, C, D characters, then you can write like this. Or if you want to match from A to Z, lowercase a to Z, you can write A to Z. Or if you want to match A to Z, then uppercase A to Z, you can write. Or if you want to match only from 0 to 9, you can write within the square bracket. Or if you want to match any numbers or any characters, if you want to match any numbers or any characters, then you can say small a to Z, capital A to Z, followed by 0 to 9. So this is how you mention a character set of characters to be matched using a square bracket. Then what is this? Backslash escape sequence. Let us say if you want to match a double quote, then you write escape sequence. If you want to match, let us say single quote, you can write. If you want to match circular bracket, you can write escape sequence. If you want to match, let us say square bracket, then you can write an escape sequence, because the square bracket and circular bracket and double quote, single quote, they have different meaning. If you enclose any string with double quote, then obviously let us write MIT is good. Let us say I want to mention this good in double quote, but the whole string also in double quote. How do you match the double quote? The double quote can be matched using a backslash character. So this double quote without backslash is called as the normal quotation. Normal string enclosed with strings are enclosed with double quote. But whenever you have a backslash character, this is treated as a special character to be matched. Okay. So this is how you use backslash. Then dot indicates it will match any character. It will match either it will match a characters, numbers, space, or special characters. So everything will be matched using dot symbol. Let us say if you write let us say okay, let us write B dot T. If I write B dot T, B dot T will match any characters. It can match, let us say it will match bat, or it will match but. Okay. If you want, you can take, let us say B90. If you want to take $7, B$T, it will match any characters. Using dot, you can match any characters. Then we have caret symbol. This is called as cap actually, but it is called as a caret symbol, caret. So when you have caret symbol, it indicates that it will check whether a particular string is starting with some substring. Let us say if you write cap hello. If you write cap hello, it will check whether the string is starting with hello character. Yes or no? Or let us say cap A to Z, small letter A to Z. It will check whether the string is starting with lower string. Okay, the lower alphabetical string. Okay. The same way we have dollar. Dollar indicates whether string is ending with particular substring. Let us say if you write dollar at the end, so it will check whether the string is ending with hello. In the same way, if you write 0 to 9 dollar, then it will check whether the particular string is ending with numbers, any numbers, either single digit or double digit, any string. So then it is true. So this is to check whether the string is ending with numbers. Then what about star? So what about star? Star will match 0 or more character. We have already used this. 0 or more characters are matched using string. What about plus? Plus is used to match 1 or more characters. Minimum 1 character should be matched or more than 1 character. Star indicates 0 or more characters. Dot indicates it will match any of the character, either alphabets, either lowercase, uppercase, or special characters. Let us say plus, minus, star, divide by, or let us say dollar, cap. Okay, any characters. What about cap? It will check whether the string is starting with particular character. Dollar, it will check whether the string is ending with particular string. Plus 1 or more occurrences. Star 0 or more occurrences. So what about flower bracket? Flower bracket indicates so whether it has got pre-specified occurrences as we discussed. Let us say HA followed by 3. If you write 3, there should be 3 times HA, that is ha ha ha, right? We have discussed about that. So if you write 3, 5, so it will match minimum 3 times, maximum 5 times, correct? So then what about this or straight line, dash? The same way, straight line, vertical line, it indicates either or. Piping, we have already discussed about piping concept. So either it will match, let us say hello world or hello MIT. So either hello of MIT or Mysore. So it will match any one of the character. Then we have circular bracket. Circular bracket are used to create the group. So we already know that. Let us say if you write this, it will match for MIT. This is treated as a group 1. Correct. So these are meta characters. So using these meta characters, we are going to find some substring in the main string. Okay, next we have character classes. So we have seen meta characters to match the characters, whether to match 1 or more characters, 0 or more characters, set of characters, or grouping, or number of occurrences. So we have character set where we will decide whether it's a digit, whether it is a word, or whether it is a space. There are 3 things: whether the word is consisting of digits or not, words, that is letters or not, or finally space or not. For that we have 3 things: small d, capital D, that is slash, small d, slash. This backslash is important. So where we are treating D as a special character. It is a escape sequence. D is not a normal character D. It has got special meaning. For that we are writing a backslash. If you write simply a D, it will match for character D. But if you write slash d, now it has got a different meaning. So small d, a capital D, small w, capital W, small s, capital S. Okay, here small d will match for single character. All these will match for, like small d will match for single character where it is a digit, means this any number should be between 0 to 9. Only such things are allowed. Okay, let us write, if you write slash d star slash d okay, star, that means that, so your string should be made up of digits, any number of digits, correct, any number of, let us say if you write bracket, it will match for digit any number of times, so it will match only digits. What about capital D? It is a reverse of small d. What you can analyze capital D, when you specify capital D, it match for a character which is not a number. It should not be a number. Then such kind of strings will be matched. If it is a number, using small d, it will match. If it is not a number, then using capital D, we are going to match. Let us say phone number. Phone number can be checked in two ways. How do you check a phone number? You can check the phone number in two ways. First way is either all the numbers are digits. Second way, whether all the numbers are not characters. Even like that you can check. Here we are using small d to check whether they are numbers. Here we are checking whether using whether they are not numbers. Let us say name, first name or person name cannot contain digit. So for that you can use to check whether it is not a digit. Then we have W. So small w will match either a character, number or underscore, three things. So it will match whether the string is made up of characters, numbers, underscore, then it will work. So what about capital W? It will not match for characters, numbers and underscore, and it will match for other special characters. Let us say star, plus, divide by, dollar, cap, underscore, so not underscore, dash. Okay, all these things will be matched except characters, numbers and underscore. Here only characters, numbers, underscores will be matched. Here they are not matched, they are just rejected. So as I said, it will match for digits, it will match for words, that is string, numbers and underscore. This will match for, small s will match for what? Spaces, either single space, 4 spaces, 3 spaces or tab of spaces or new line character. All these things will be matched using small s. Capital S, it will not match for spaces, means non-white space characters. This is called as non-white space character. Let us say your email ID can be a non-white space. How? Let us say, can you have like this, AKHN space MIT space at gmail space.com. Can you check whether it is a valid email ID? Can you check it's a valid email ID? AKHN space MIT space at gmail space.com. No, it is not a valid email ID. What is the format of email ID in general? I am not going to discuss exactly what is there. I am not checking whether it is a valid email ID or not. What is the general format is, there should be a @ symbol. That is the one thing. Here there should be a list of characters or words. Here also there are some words. We are not worried about whether it is consisting of dot or not, .in, .com. We are not worried about that. In general, we are telling that there should be a @ symbol. In the right hand side, left hand side, there should be a list of non-white space character. What is non-white space character? These are white space characters. These kind of text should not present here and here. So that is how you check using capital S. So if you write the valid string, it is akhn.mit without any spaces at gmail.com. So no spaces. At symbol, we have at symbol. In the right side and left side, we have non-white space character. How you can rewrite this as a regular expression? So yes, yes, at, yes. But as I said, it will match only one character at a time. So for that, you can write plus symbol. One or more character, at least one character should be there. In between, you have at symbol. In the right side, you have one or more non-white space character. In the left hand side also, you have one or more non-white space character. So this is how you match email IDs. But again, you need to check whether it's a valid email ID or not. Let us say some people can write abc at xyz, but it cannot be a valid email ID. As per this regular expression, this cannot be a valid email ID, but this regular expression will match this as a valid string, not valid email ID. It is a valid string. As per the rule, it has got ABC, that is non-white space, at, again non-white space. Let us say if you want to consider 196 at 457, even this is a valid, because we have characters, we have non-white space characters, so it will work. So later we will check how to validate the email ID, but these are the character classes: to match digits, to not to match digits, to match characters, numbers, underscore, not to match characters, numbers, underscore, to match white spaces, that is spaces, not to match white spaces. So this is what a character class is. Okay, let us consider an example of finding digits followed by strings. Let us say I have some input 99 apple, 45 orange, 15 banana, 4 mangoes. I wanted to search the pattern. The pattern is like this. There should be digits, any number of digits, space, space, then one space, single space, then there should be words. Words that includes only characters and underscore and numbers. Okay, only words. So 99 space apple, 45 space orange, 15 space banana, 14 there is no space and the mango. Okay, for that I am trying to import regular expression module, then re.compile, compile, then raw string, then what is the regular expression we want? We want regular expression digits. It will match single digit. So if you want to match one or more digit, and then I am writing plus symbol, this will match digit initially, followed by it is a small s, small s. Small s means it will match for only single space. If you write plus symbol, it will match more number of spaces, more number of spaces. Let us say 99, 4 spaces apple, still it will be matched, but I want only one space should be matched. For that I am writing a single s followed by small w. Small w indicates it will match what? Characters, numbers, underscore. So I am writing again plus symbol, it will match single character. For that I am writing it will match A, P, P, L, E, and it will not match comma, because comma is not matched using W, because W will match only underscore. If you have underscore, then it will match. Let us write some underscore over here. Here I will write underscore comma. Okay. 99 apple, 45 space orange. So any number of letters, numbers or underscore. So what is the output? Finally, find all method, using find all method I am trying to give this input. So x dot find all, this is a input. Okay, how it will match? In the previous example you have observed, find all method was taking two parameters. First parameter, what is the substring, second parameter, what is the input. But here what is the substring to be matched? it is already stored as an object x. So previous example we have called find all using re dot find all, like that we have called, but here we are calling x dot find all. What is x? X is already the substring to be matched. This is what the substring to be matched, already it is there. That is why x dot find all. If you use re dot find all, then you need to provide what is the input, what is the substring, what is the input. Here we are providing only the input part. What is the main string where we match substring. Okay, x dot find all. What is finally I am printing the result. What is the result? Final result. Final result will be 99 apple. First result. Second one is 45 orange. Okay, then it followed by 15 space banana, and underscore also matched, and 4 mangoes will not get matched. 4 mangoes will not get matched because there is no space. As per the regular expression there should be a space, but here no space, so it will not get matched. So your result will be only 3 things. Okay, let us change the regular expression. So what I will do, so digits followed by words plus. So this is my input. Now what is the result? Now what is the result for this input? What is the result? Whether you will get apple, orange, banana, or also mango? No. So as per this regular expression it says digits, any number of digits followed by characters, numbers, underscore. Any number of digits, but there is a space. So now the output will be only the mango, because it has got number followed by what? Number followed by characters. So you will get output as 4 mango will be the output. 4 mango will be the output. Yes or no? Yes. So these are strings. These are the strings which are not matched with regular expression. Let us change again. Let us put underscore here. Sorry, not dash. Here it's underscore. Let us put underscore, underscore, underscore. Now what is the output? What is the output? You will get all the 4 things as output, correct? Because 99 even underscore will be matched using small w, 99 underscore apple, 45 underscore orange, 15 underscore banana underscore, 4 mango will be matched. All 4 things will be matched using this particular regular expression. Okay. What about for example, if you write like this, only if you write d plus, if you write only d plus, what is the result? Only d plus. So you will get the result as only digits, 99 you will get, and that is treated as a string. Even though those are numbers, they are treated as a string. 45, 15, 4. Okay, this is how you match what? Digits. 99, 45, 15, 4. Okay, next example, if you want to match your own character set. Okay, so previously we have used character classes to match digits or spaces or words. Okay, but if you want to match your own character set, so again we can write a regular expression for that. I'm importing regular expression, then I'm writing x dot re dot compile. I'm creating a regular expression, raw string, means I want my substring should be of these characters A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. So only those characters should be matched. Okay, only those characters, either of these 5 characters, only those characters should be retrieved. Then I am writing res is equal to x dot find all. Again input is this, sorry, substring is this, out of 5 characters, any one of the character. So x dot find all, the input is Mysore is beautiful. So in Mysore is beautiful, I wanted to extract only AEIOU character. AEIOU character, then your output will be, what is the output? So AEIOU, M, Y, S, O, there is a O. So O is matched. Again, it is I'm matching single character because I have not written plus symbol. So I have written only any one of the character. If you write as a square bracket, it will match any one character. Okay. O, then R is not there. E, you have E. Then I, you have I. Then again you have E again. You can ask me, sir, E is already matched. Again, whether it will match again? Yes, of course, because we know find all method will match all the possible occurrences. So I is over, then E, then again A, U, again I we have, then again U we have. So these are the characters set we have matched. Okay, we have matched O, E, I, E, A, U, I, U. So these are the characters extracted from Mysore is beautiful, which was the input, and A, E, I, O, U was the regular expression. So this is how we match our own character set. Okay, if you want to match only, let us say M, Y, S, or only M, you can still write. If you want to match, let us say I want to match M, yes, let us say what else, T, MST, or if you want to match MIT, but MIT is not matched as a whole string because we have written as a square bracket, it will match individual character. If you want to match MIT as a group, then you need to write this as a one group like MIT. Then it will match for word called MIT. But now if you write a square bracket, it will match as a character set. So any one of the character is matched. So we have M is get matched. Then we have I get matched. Then we have again I. So before that we have T gets matched. We have I get matched. So we get only 4 characters, M, I, then T, I. So these are the characters matched by MIT. Okay. But if you write this as a circular bracket, means I am telling my Python interpreter that try to match word MIT because we are grouping MIT. Or if you don't want grouping also, you can write. You can simply say MIT. If you write without bracket also, if you write MIT, it will search for word MIT. If the word is not present, it will not print. So you will get an empty list as a output. You will get empty list as a output. If you change this into MYS, so then you will get output as we have got one string MYS. So you will get MYS as a output. Okay. Yes or no? So if you want to match Mysore, the word Mysore, then you need to write MYS, starts with MYS. Let us say if you want to match any character, or else you can say yes, MYS plus. If you like just like a group, then you write plus any characters, then it will match Mysore. It will match Mysore till here, till white spaces. So plus symbol will not match white spaces. So Mysore. So till here it will match. MYS will be matched, followed by plus one or more characters. Okay, this is how we match our own character set. Okay, for the same example, let us say I don't want to retrieve what AEIOU. Other than that, other than vowels, I want to retrieve all the consonants. How we can do? How we can perform? So let us say raw string. Then we used to write AEIOU. Okay, right? AEIOU. But if you want to match only the consonants, means reverse of that, if you don't want to match vowels, if you don't want to match A, E, I, O, U, you simply put cap. As I said in the previous example, what is the use of caret symbol? Caret symbol is used to match any string is matching with starting with any substring. Let us say hello world, hello good morning, hello MIT Mysore. If you want to match whether the string consisting of hello at the starting, then you should use cap symbol. But here there is a one more usage of cap symbol, where we are using cap symbol inside the character set. If you use inside the character set at the beginning, it indicates that, so do not match A, E, I, O, U. It means that do not match these characters. So if you remove this cap, it says match only A, E, I, O, U. If you put cap, it indicates that do not match A, E, I, O, U. Then what is the output? Your output will be all the characters except A, E, I, O, U. You will get M as a result, Y as a result, then S as a result, R as a result, S, one more S as a result, and so on. So you will get all the characters which are not there in A, E, I, O, U. That is where we use a cap symbol. Okay, did you get? So this caret symbol at the beginning in character set, in square bracket, then it is treated as not, as a not. Okay, for the same example, let us say we have written lowercase a, e, I, o, u, right? What if the string consisting of capital letter, let us say somewhere it is is, is, okay, somewhere it is, let us say I will write in capital letter like this. If the string is made up of both lowercase, uppercase, but still if you want to match what? Character set, A, E, I, O, U, then how do you do that? You can do this using in this way, A, E, I, O, U, and also write A, E, I, O, U, capital letter and small letter, or lowercase and uppercase, both you can write. Then it will match both uppercase as well as lowercase. This is the one way. But it is tedious job. Writing all lower cases, all upper cases is tedious. What is the best way? What is the solution? You can ignore the cases. Either it's uppercase or lowercase, just match these characters. Yes or no? You can instruct your compiler, or you can instruct your interpreter of Python saying that please try to compile these characters and just ignore cases, case sensitive. Okay. For that, what you can do? You can write A, E, I, O, U, comma, just close this. You can pass one more parameter. This is what the substring to be matched. Then you can say re dot I. Re dot I stands for, when you trying to compile, just ignore the cases. I stands for ignore cases. You can ignore the cases, then both lowercase, uppercase of these characters will get matched. So you will get list of all those characters. Now capital O get matched, capital E, capital I also get matched, and here small I, small e, small a get matched. So this is how we ignore cases. Okay. Understood? Thank you.